Hello, my name is Viswa and this is the third and final installment of a three-part video series where, on behalf of my teammates, I'm sharing the considerations behind our decision to launch an online socio-political site in January. In the first video, I talked about the importance of deepening the level of faith, deepening the level of trust in our system. In the second video, I talked about the importance of creating more platforms where people can raise awareness for themselves and for others by asking inconvenient questions. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit more specifically about the online site that we plan to launch. For the reasons I talked about: trust, engagement, and to raise awareness, we have decided to call our site IQ, which stands for Inconvenient Questions, right? Because we firmly believe that if we can create a platform where people are comfortable asking these questions that they feel about genuinely, then, and the people who are there to answer them, answer it in the same spirit, will definitely move towards becoming a more transparent, open society that we all aspire to. Right? But for this to happen, we need to do three things, and we intend to do this. One, we need to make sure that people are a lot more aware in terms of knowledge and understanding emotions. So we will make sure that there will be greater awareness created, background information about policies and views and issues that are being discussed. Secondly, we encourage people to have the moral courage to step up and step out to make their views heard, and preferably to move away from anonymity. And third, and very importantly, we would like to encourage people to be honest, to be robust but reasonable, to be hard-hitting but fair, and to promote the idea that we do not need to resort to being abusive in language or tone just because we want to be honest. We believe firmly in this, we stand for this. So, Inconvenient Questions essentially is a platform for people, including government, including other stakeholders, to raise questions that they feel strongly about, that they want to know, they want answers to. Raise them. And what we will do is, these questions will then be opened up for online chats and discussions, with expert comments being injected so that we have a broader perspective. There will be a dynamic upvoting, which means that under each of the 5 broad subjects, the most popular questions would be upvoted. And once a fortnight, and within a month or two, once a week, I'll be hosting an online video interview highlighting picking one of those most popular questions. And the person on the panel with me in the interview program would be a minister, CEO of a stat board, head of a private organization or NGO, whoever is accountable for that issue, as well as an expert and a lay person with a different perspective. And this person could be someone who is a man on the street, it could be someone who is a victim of that situation, or it could even be an opposition member of parliament. But what's important is that video interview would be a culmination of the discussion for the week. At the end of the day, what we are hoping to do is to provide a platform for people to raise questions that is burning inside us, so that it does not have to translate or transform into seeds of cynicism, which doesn't help anyone in society. That's our view, right? So all we ask of you, is give us your questions. It can be in text form, audio form, but preferably in video form, a selfie perhaps. Send it to us and we'll do the rest. The platform also will aspire to be a neutral arbiter, like the feedback program I talked about. where if we feel that this is a legitimate question, we will try and advocate for the government or for whoever is accountable to actually answer that question. We will do our level best to be a neutral arbiter and an interlocutor, right? So let me end by highlighting to you that while a lot of things have changed over the years from 1980 to now, the fundamentals have not changed. People still have views, have burning questions, and they want to raise them. So when I used to present the Talking Point program on TV in the early 90s, I used to end with a line that resonated with the ground. And I'd like to say that that same line today, in many ways, captures what we hope to achieve in Inconvenient Questions as an online platform. If it concerns you, it concerns us. Thank you.